Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is a pretty brand new 2022. This is second day of the year. Um, in terms of the 2022, I just want to begin to, first of all, thanks to all the subscriber, and I like to um, do more creative content for this second year. Hopefully, we will comes to a lot of different idea, and then we'll get to the point that we can kind of talk about more relevant subject in terms of mental health. Today, I want to talk to you guys about a Fukushima incident happened back in 2011. Most of you know the nuclear plant reactor meltdown. So that's happened after a strong earthquake occurred 2 days ago. Even though in Japan they do have a lot of system of preparation for the emergency meltdown information, they actually already developed a lot of radiativity, um, activator, which they can detect um, you know, if there's any kind of a suspicious activity on the nuclear power plant. But at that time, they did not predict back in 2011 because the earthquake was such a huge impact, caused a lot of people dying. This tsunami happened immediately after the earthquake, immediately happened after the earthquake, but the nuclear plant reactor meltdown is the impact of the tsunami. So that happened in Fukushima, caused more than 20, I would say, 20,000 people died because of the incident. But let's begin with a video clip about how those evacuated, how they going back to home after 10 years, and then how their mental health has been um, recovered after such a devastating um, disaster. Let's watch some of the clip. So there were among 93 residents evacuating back in 2011, and you know the devastating impact of those nuclear uh, radiation doesn't allow them to go. They cannot go back even after the uh, this disaster after 5 years. So to wait for 10 years.
決めたのはやはり家がこの震災で残ってたっていうことと、あとここの土地は両親が開拓して苦労して建てた。
So they decided to go back just due to, it's their home back in 10 years ago. The radiation impact should be reduced at that point. And people taking picture, drinking green tea. Some people really don't want to go back. Look at their facial expression. You can tell their mental health wasn't cheap. Of course, after 10 years, things should get better, but we don't know. We really don't know. So yeah, this is what happened to their mental health, and I can pretty assure to you guys, whatever happened to them, it's just a disaster. You really don't, you cannot really know how their mental health is because it just research and it's difficult to peel out all those information. They just put like nuclear disaster, and of course there is a summary of the day impact, but there is not a significant evidence how their mental health is. Um, According to the Mental Health Association, usually people going through such a tragedy, their mental health not just decline, it's just a devastating event for people who trying to make themselves feel better. But who to blame? During that time, a lot of people say the government in Japan does not give a reliable information. Um, there is no such thing as a political struggle around the region of the Fukushima, but definitely the after effect of the people's mental health need to be addressed. How's the emergency process working during that point? They're still trying to investigating how this nuclear plant reactor is born, but most likely it's due to the strong earthquake before and the tsunami. I do feel a little better when certain citizens decide to go back to the Fukushima trying to rebuild their home. But you see, after 10 years, you were not pretty sure if those nuclear disaster, is the radiation still really high for those people who going back to later? Is there somebody else to do a detection on that? I mean, does that impact on their physical health as well? I'm definitely sure there's a lot of argument and debate about this. So that's it about today's information. If you find it is helpful, you can go check more. Just type the keyword of a Fukushima nuclear plant. Is born happened in 2011, or you can just check the keyword Fukushima nuclear plant um, destructive destructive accident and how the reactor meltdown. There should be a plenty of information for you to check on that. All right, that's it, and I will see you again next time.